You know that feeling an app gives you when you can start to see its potential? I could get so much done. There are so many options. This is going to be so helpful. When you start using it, you realise it's going to require a little bit of work. How do I make that page big? Do you know how I make columns? What properties do you reckon I'll need in that database? Well, that is something I have been through quite a few times. Hey, have you tried Notion? Yeah, I've been using it for around 3 years. Made about 100 videos about how to use it. Oh, that's great. So you should try ClickUp and Trello, Asana, Monday.com, and don't forget Coda. Why? Well, because there are more apps you can waste your time in. Now, I'm not gonna lie. You mean lie in public? I enjoy exploring apps, tools, and just tech in general. It's kind of like the adult version of toys. You can sit playing with something for hours just to find out what it can do, what it can't do, thinking about things you could do with it, or just learning about the tools because someone else you know is using it. I might be guilty of a couple of these things. You certainly are. But it isn't actually a bad thing if I actually do something with it. Which brings me to Notion. I stopped using Notion for a variety of reasons, and I have done a video specifically all about it. He's expecting me to watch that? I think he is. How dare he make us watch more YouTube? If you want to know more about that, I will leave the video link in the description below and have it as a card up there. But if you're like me and you're lazy and you just want a very brief overview, essentially it was the small task management issues I was finding, and then note-taking. Backlinking and note-taking. Hasn't he done loads of videos about Notion task management? Yes. And shown how you can work around some of those missing things? Yes. Then why would he betray us and move to something else? That's what happens when you show what's really going on in between your ears. So looking at the main things I need to actually get stuff done, I need a calendar, I need a to-do list, and I need somewhere to store my notes. Google Calendar is really expected at this point, I think. Is he really that selfish and leaving us out? I know, right? I mean, like Woven, Fantastical, even like Microsoft Outlook. Wait, Outlook? Who does he think he is? Some of us don't have a choice, okay? And with my calendar, ideally I have my to-do list somewhat integrated. That's the API thing that people keep talking about. And so I used Google Tasks. What? Say it ain't so. For like 10 minutes and was like, nah, I can't do this. Whew. Okay, I should have let him finish. And I landed on Todoist. He knows ClickUp, Coda, TickTick all have APIs, right? I hope so, I mean, Todoist? It's a bit outdated. It also doesn't have great template features like Notion has. And the main reason was simplicity. I can add a task to my to-do list. I can then view it on my phone as a widget. I can then move things around in my Google Calendar, and when I do eventually complete the task, it will disappear from my Google Calendar view because that's the setting I have on the Todoist Google Calendar integration. It's almost as if he's actually thought about this decision. I have 5 different calendars in my Google Calendar which line up directly with my projects in Todoist, and on my phone mobile widget I will only show the necessary calendars on my Google Calendar widget because the other calendars are being shown in my Todoist mobile widget. You know, I think recurring tasks also work in Todoist. Yeah, he doesn't really need a formula anymore. Yeah, I think it also gives him reminders, like before each task as push notifications. Notion has push notifications though. Yeah, but not automatically on each task. So now that all my events, my meetings, my tasks are all sort of sorted out, I need to work out what I'm doing with my notes. Oh, this is gonna be good. And simply put, Obsidian. Now I was expecting that, but he is missing some things. Yeah, like filtering backlinks, space repetition for revision, cloud storage, mobile note-taking, that nasty looking markdown editor. Don't even get me started started on sharing and collaborating. I use it because it's local storage, it looks like the way I want it to look because of my own custom CSS theme that I made that I'm very proud of, and I don't really do much else with my notes. Hold up, did he say he doesn't do much with his notes? This is a treason! We should report him to the productivity police! He isn't using every piece of information he consumes! He is guilty! Guilty! I want to have fun with my notes, the process of taking notes, the process of processing those notes, and just having fun whilst learning rather than it feeling like a bit of a job. He's just being lazy and making excuses now. I go through all of my notes and everything I've captured and I process them in a squirrel session so I know I've explored everything I want to that I captured during the day or during the week or month. Is he actually talking about actual squirrels? I think he's referring to his brainstorming. Where is the link between brainstorming and squirrels? You know the movie Up with the dog getting distracted all the time?
Squirrel.
Yeah, I think that's what the sessions are like. I also try to include as many of the notes and things I consume in videos in one way or another because it's fun, it's interesting, it's a different way to experience that piece of information, and it allows me to share it with anyone else that wants to watch. Will this stay the same? Probably not. Will this work for you? Maybe. But as long as I'm having fun and getting stuff done, I've won. God, that was so bad.